So what's up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to DWade News.
It's up.
So one of the world's biggest artists has officially announced the release date for their highly anticipated new album, which will coincide with the official release of their newest sneakers. And on top of all of that, if that wasn't enough, they also have a surprise sneaker release to follow up all of the madness. So keep it locked right here for the latest and greatest in sneaker news and updates. And it's coming right up next. So if you're rocking with DWade News, let me know by smashing the like button. Now, in terms of today's major sneaker releases from Nike, we had the release of the KD3 white and gold, which is a retro model, but I believe in a brand new colorway. So it looks like Nike is slowly bringing back more of these retro KD models, but in limited quantities, as it looks like this pair actually sold out in bigger sizes. Now, in terms of Adidas, when you open up your Confirmed app, it looks like they have opened the raffle for their new FA Samba collab, which is retailing for $120. Now, I'm actually unfamiliar with FA, but after checking out their website, they're a skate brand which has a very similar layout to Supreme. So it looks like the Confirmed app won't be getting much love this weekend. And then in terms of New Balance, I feel like they definitely stole the show with their latest offering from their Made in USA line, which features new colorways for their 996, 990 V4, as well as 990 V6. Now, generally, each week, the 990 V6 is typically my standout, but I feel like for this week, the 990 V4 actually takes the cake, which comes in with this nice leather mesh finish. You also got a nice little hint of forest green in there. And then of course you have the slightly aged vintage sole to kind of finish off and complete this look, which is actually my favorite sneaker release of the day. Now, would I pay a full $220 for these? No, but this is possibly a sneaker that I'll look to, maybe pick up later down the line when these eventually go on sale, if they do. So let me know, what was your favorite sneaker release of the day? And did you guys cop any of these joints? And we got a first look at a brand new Kobe 4 Protro. So apparently they're gonna be calling these joints Black Mamba, and they're gonna be releasing coming up December 26. So now for the month of December, in terms of Kobe releases, we already have the Reverse Grinch dropping, and now these. So we got a lot of Kobe's on the way, but unfortunately, because they have become so popular, Nike is definitely limiting these pairs in terms of quantities available upon releases to make these sneakers a lot more collectible. So unfortunately for Kobe fans, I feel like most people aren't too excited about these releases, knowing that they're going to be almost impossible to cop via the Nike Sneakers app. All right, so we got an interesting update coming from Puma, which they recently announced that they would be bringing back their Fenty collaboration in partnership with Rihanna. Now, they made the announcement earlier this year, and now we have the first official release. So it looks like we're gonna be getting the Puma Fenty Avanti. Now, this silhouette is actually from Puma's archive, so originally releasing back in 1968. So this is a football soccer model, which is a very smart move because it's of course a very trendy sneaker at the moment. So we'll see how Rihanna's star power does when these actually drop. As of course you guys remember, like 5 years back, the Creeper was definitely a very popular model. So we'll see what type of impact Rihanna can have here in the sneaker game, as the Puma Fenty Avanti is scheduled to release coming up September 15th in full family sizes, and adult pairs of course start at $160. All right, now I didn't want to have to do this, but we got to talk about these new DWade joints. Now, y'all know I'm a Heat fan, and I got to be honest with myself, I feel like ever since DWade retired, he's been moving just a little bit funny. Matter of fact, to be completely honest, I feel like ever since he left the Heat for Chicago and then tried to come back with the braids, he was just never that same D-Wade that Heat fans grew to love ever since his rookie season. But nah, I'm just playing. We got to talk about these new sneakers though. These are his new Ling Ling joints, however you say it. And I'm not gonna say it, but these joints look like some knockoff Yeezys. From the construction, they look like kind of like the D Rose joints, and then they even have that spring action in the middle, which looks just like the knit runner. So there's no denying the Yeezy influence, and it's just crazy how these Yeezy models have definitely like shaped footwear. So let me ask you guys, would you rock these joints? And as far as today's major headline, it looks like one of the world's biggest artists has announced the release date for their highly anticipated new album. So we're talking about your favorite op, DWade, which his new album, For All the Dogs, will officially be releasing coming up Friday, September the 22nd, which makes this now about his 4th album, and which I believe is like a less than 3-year span. So bruh is definitely a machine, or should I say he's working with the machine. So there's really no telling what this project will sound like sonically, but based off his more recent output, I would expect this album to probably sound like whatever's the most current trendy sound right now in hip hop. Now, in terms of sneaker releases, it looks like his Knock the Glide joints will be dropping actually a week prior to the album's release date. So those joints are looking to drop coming up September 15th. And then the word on the streets is that Nike is actually planning a surprise release for the all-white pair, which possibly could release at the end of the month. So this is going to be a huge month when it comes to Drake releases, and it seems like so far out of all of his Nike collabs, these Knock the Glide joints are the ones that the people are feeling the most. So it seemed like Nike kind of delayed the release of this sneaker to align with the release date of the album. So let me know what you guys think about these joints. Personally, I much more prefer the design of the original sneaker that this model was based off of, the Zoom 95s. Plus, you can generally find those joints for like less than $100. So in terms of what's next for Nike and Drake, the next model that they're going to be releasing will be the Nike Air Zoom Drive, which has already leaked in a white as well as black colorway. And it looks like the early word on the streets is that those joints are trash. So let me know if you guys are feeling any of these upcoming Drake sneakers. Are you guys excited for the album? Or do you feel like Ye's gonna find some way to pop up and ruin the whole rollout? Salute to everybody for tuning in. I'm JA. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.